Start with the officer.
Okay.
Thank you, Delphina. We'll start with officer reports. So, Aiden, go ahead and give your report, please.
We have the same amount of money minus the $600 check that I wrote for food.
Which is being voided.
That's being voided?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because Stormy had to step out as doing the food.
Right.
And I will buy the food and then turn in receipts. Since the check was made out to her.
Well, what we discussed that Kel was coming to pick up the check, so we didn't put her name on. Oh
Yep.
no, you did put the name on there, didn't you?
Yes.
That's right.
And we're not for sure Kel's going to make the event.
Okay.
Just to add to the
Confusion.
The monotony.
That's a very interesting smile, Jessamine.
Okay.
So that check is being voided. I told Stormy to write void all over it and to let you know.
Okay. Well, I will make sure that gets voided out, and then Delphina will give me a check. I will give Delphina a check with a signature. Do you need the $600 still, or do you want a reimbursement?
I'll turn in receipts.
Okay. And then what normally do we need to have for gate seed on this one? Is
I'd say 200. I'd say 200.
Just 200? Okay, and you got the pre-register, right?
All 21. Thank you for sending it to me.
Yes, ma'am. And the only thing I couldn't find is the requirements of what has to be at gate posted, like the bullying thing, unless it's been taken off. And if you know where that stuff is, can you send it to me so I can get that printed off this week?
Or I can print it here. I'll have to look for it.
Well, I've got a plotter.
Okay.
That I was wanting to make the large bullying one and tape it on the wall or something, or right at the front of the table, so that it's clear. And anything that has to be posted, I was going to make it 24 by 38. I think is what the paper size, ANSI D, whatever that size is.
Okay.
So I was just going to make them larger.
Okay. I will look for the bullying one. I think that's the only one we need. And you have enough people working gate?
Jasmine, you had that
Yes,
sign up.
We have Ewan, Delphina, Emma, and I had a fourth one. I've got 4 signed up, so I've got 2 for each session, which we can do if we don't have somebody on the pre-register book. But for the meeting today, I was going to do an announcement that I would like 1 more person for each time zone there, setup place, so that we had 3. And so the extra person that I'm looking for would be the pre-reg.
I'll do the pre-reg. I'll just stay at the gate the whole time.
Okay.
Look, I'm not going to be handling money. I won't be handling the books. I'll just be checking off pre-registers.
Pre-reg or passing them down the line. And you may have been my 4th person, so that means I may still need 1 person, but I have Tobias as a backup if I needed it, and I also have Mary DeMoe, but she wasn't volunteering for anything ahead of time because she's teaching classes. So I have got some backups in mind also, but we'll make sure that everything is covered or extra coverage if needed.
Okay. Yeah, and people usually show up at gate going, "Hey, Do you need help? Sure. Come sit down.
Exactly, because some people may not know till the day of if they're really gonna make the event or not, and when I'm in that situation, I don't like to pre-commit to something. But once
Right.
I'm there, I'm gonna look around and see who needs help, and you're exactly right on that.
So yeah, we'll do that then. I'm not worried about the gate being filled.
Okay,
It's not like the event we've had at Hawkins before, so
yeah.
and I'm good in a crisis anyway, so
Visiting pelicans get bored easily.
Aiden, I have a gate question, it's kind of for you and Rhiannon. I have SCA and modern name, membership card, and expiration for the Princess of Glenaban and her entourage. Do I need to try to get all of that information from our royals before they show up?
No,
nah, we don't need that.
they will, I mean, they'll show it, show it when they come to gate.
And
Okay.
also they can't be a royal
If they are not
they're
current.
not current
Yeah.
For the
through
name
their
of the
reign.
entourage or anything like that, I'm gonna print out the form with what I have, and if we were captain bodies or recording counts or anything, we would have a sheet there for royals.
Okay.
Okay.
I know for Her Serene Highness Katerina, her Laurel Dom, who's coming to teach also, is her +1. So
Okay.
I have it for the three of them, I don't have it for the other three.
On that sheet, the royals and their entourage, would you denote who is being comped?
Well, and that was it for the +1 for the comp. I was trying to make sure that we could get the comp person's name. I mean, we know who the royals are, but I don't know who they're bringing as the +1, other than for the Princess of Indheim and the Princess of Glenaban, I do have those two names.
I'll contact Margarita and Christiana.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Other than gate, everything's going to be smooth.
Okay, and I'll need a check for the church.
Yeah, I'll do that on the day
Okay,
because we have everybody that we need for signatures there.
okay. Thank you.
Anything else for me?
I think that was it, unless somebody else has something.
Just a quick question. Is there any kind of vote or anything that needs to be done today?
It is going to be online, and it's on the agenda after officer meetings. Okay? All right.
Okay. Just get with me later about it.
Okay. But it's a 3-question poll. It will be, you'll have a link. It's a Google poll.
Okay. Just remind me about it, please. Because I'm focused on that dryer at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you all. I'm sorry I have to leave so early on you.
that's fine.
Have a good day, everybody.
You too.
We're happy you were here. Good to see you.
Yes.
Yours as well, Adam.
Yep. Have a good day.
Okay, Delphina as arts officer.
I'm very pleased to announce that everybody has chipped in, and we've got a lot of wonderful gifts to give to our wonderful royal visitors. I will be asking again this week, just in case anybody else has more. We have, no, I'm not going to try to list it off. It's going to be a surprise because I can't remember it all. I'm sorry. Just be
No,
honest.
just leave it as a surprise.
It's a surprise. And
Let's see, Tobias.
I am here.
Yeah. And you have the link for the polling to go, ready to go live?
It is live at this moment with a note on both websites that the survey is to be available. Not really say available as please don't take the survey until after the meeting.
Right.
but it is on both the Rosenfeld website on the front page, and it is on Graywood's website on the front page. And admin wise, it is on Graywood Facebook page. And Jasmine helped me get it on the Rosenfeld webpage also.
Facebook page. Perfect.
And
Alibi. I already took the survey.
Thank you. That's fine. I haven't looked at it. All the answers come to me,
Okay.
and I haven't looked at it today, so don't worry.
yeah, it's got pretty good clear instructions that it's going to stay up on the website for 7 days. And what we did on the Facebook pages is we just simply put a link to Rosenfeld's website and to Graywood's website. Go here, click the link, and take the survey there instead of putting too many links out there.
Perfect. And it's pretty straightforward. I'm hoping Beatrix approved the language.
Very simple.
Yeah. Okay, see, Jessamine, you're not an officer for Rosenfeld.
I am not an officer, just co-steward and class coordinator, so at any time you wish me to talk about the event, I can.
Okay, so that's all of our officers. Hi, Emma. I'm not ignoring you.
Hi.
Okay, so the poll is live. Please take it. I don't care whether you're a paid member or not. I want, the more input we have, the better it will be. I will mark when I submit the results for Rosenfeld who is paid and who is not, or the number paid versus number not paid. Once the poll closes, I will take and split the Graywood numbers out and send those to Alfred. And so that's the poll. Delphina had a proposal about the fall festival here at Pollard Methodist Church, which is Sunday, the 19th of October. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. We have a good relationship with this church, and I just wanted to see if there was anyone available who could maybe help with a game or two, or just walk around and be happy at their fall festival, just as a way to engage with them and say thank you. And I did hear that they needed somebody to run some more games. Was that it?
Yes, I always love people to help with the games. I've got the games. Just need people to pick up the bean bags and hand out candy.
Oh, all right. Is that inside games and outside
Yes.
games?
Because we don't know what the weather's going to be like, and Farmer's Almanac says cold, wet. And I trust the farmer. I was chicken and said we'd do it inside rather than a trunk or treat. So is there an interest in helping with the fall festival here at Pollard? Show of hands. I got a Delphina.
I can't commit without consulting the calendar, and we're already committed to a demo in Nacogdoches that weekend before. So I'm just being cautious before saying yes.
Okay, you'll be overseas, James.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Emma.
Depending, I mean, I'm real interested, but I'm having car trouble. And
Okay.
and it's kind of major. So I don't know that.
I understand.
Okie dokie.
So it's kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Okay.
If my car's running good, then I would love to participate.
And I don't see Ewan, but I know he's at Graywood. So what's your opinion?
I don't know that I actually have one. I probably can be available.
Okay. I know I'm working it because I'm in charge, but Other than that, let me know. You know, if y'all would like to, I would love to have you there. I've got a game to give you.
It is Sunday.
It is Sunday afternoon from 2 to 4.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
If you-
We'll sort of leave that hanging.
If you would like, I'll put up an event page for it,
Okay.
for us to see who.
Okay.
To Graywood too, please, because, you know,
Yes, definitely.
absolutely, please. Gives us something to do too.
Absolutely. Okay. The event. Kel messaged Jessamine earlier this week, and she is having car trouble and may not make it back to Texas before the event, as I understand. Have you heard anything else from her since then?
She's in Texas. She's down in Sea Winds. She's
Okay.
having trouble with both the truck and the RV. With one of them, the parts aren't ordered, but she doesn't know when it's going to arrive. With the other one, parts arrived, but it was wrong parts. And I appreciated her reaching out well in advance. She may still attend the event, but she may literally be running in hot, leaving at 5 a.m. Saturday morning and just arriving. So
Okay.
best plan B's is just moving forward and being happy if she does arrive and is able to help. But if she doesn't, we're already ready for that scenario and aren't caught unprepared, which I really appreciated her reaching out early.
Okay. At the same time.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. At the same time, Stormy Brigitte is having recurring health issues again. The treatment she had evidently did not fix the problem. And she's having some severe issues. So she stepped down. Lady Jacqueline took over and has revamped the menu and needs one helper or two.
I only need 1, 2 is extra hands.
She needs 1 to 2 people to help serve on the serving line. She can prep everything, but she will need a couple of people to help serve. So if you're available to help serve, she would love to have your help.
You just gave a thumbs up. I didn't know if you saw that.
Okay. Just send me a message and let me know so I can tell her who's going to be helping her.
Well, and that's another one, again, I can obviously not speak for Marie Moe, but if she's there, it may be hard to keep her out of helping in the kitchen. So
Yes, Mary likes to play in the kitchen. And like I said, we have significantly simplified everything because we weren't sure what was going to happen. And it looks like a good menu. There's variety. We have vegetables, meat, meat, cheese, vegetables.
Meat, cheese, vegetables, fruit, and grains.
Fruit, bread-like substance, and 3 dips.
Yes.
Tzatziki, hummus, and pimento cheese.
Brianna, did you pass along to Jackie that Tobias has agreed to make some grain-free shortbread cookies?
Cool.
And that was the other thing I was going to ask is if anybody would like to take time to bake a batch of cookies to have to go with the fruit. It's going to be seasonal fresh fruit and cookies for dessert. So something very simple. So anyway, that's the menu. Okay, the class schedule is up, Jessamine. Looks good.
Excuse me, I do have some additional details that I received just this morning from Princess Katerina. But it didn't actually change anything. It was just additional information on the descriptions for the class, and I will be updating that. And then we'll be putting all of that also in the handout for the day of. That will be getting black and white ones to you to print as soon as I can.
Okay.
Kel was one thing that Kel was primarily in charge of was gonna be the, what we were calling a hospitality table. And the other UN who lives up in, I think, the Longview area, he plans on attending and he had offered to teach. And in communicating with him, I think instead of teaching, we're gonna have him volunteering at that table as well. He had agreed to that, so hopefully if he's able to make the event, we'll have that still covered. And I'm reached out to Zebeda because I'd like to have where people can sign up for a wiki if they want one, where they can sign up with the paper form instead of having to do it online. And I think we sent to you to print out, there was some newcomer on Ciora
Yes.
thing, so we'll have that. And there's, so we'll have some fun things at the hospitality table, so that will still be covered no matter what. And if Kel is able to make it in, then of course an extra person there is always good. The classes are all set up. I've made contact with all of the instructors. They all received the same information as far as when their classes are. I may need help that morning from Rhiannon. I want to make sure there's 2 instructors. I want to make sure I can get them logged in online. The new Ravenscald, which is Fergus, he needs to make sure he gets logged in, and Master Robin. And I'll be bringing that equipment that you handed off to me, but I've never set it up. I'm going to try to review it between now and then. I don't know, maybe that's even something I can ask the Boston's help for, is just making sure if teachers need help logging in with getting their programs up and running. Because I've not used the church's systems before, and y'all know I live under a rock when it comes to technology.
We'll get you taken care of with the technology.
Okay.
If
Thank
it may be that we get everything set up the night before, if we can.
Okay, and thank you for mentioning that. So being set up the night before, set up, we're gonna try for 3 o'clock. I know you said you're in the afternoon. I realize some people won't be able to come until after work, but we'll already be there, and then maybe we can have staggered coming in instead of everybody at once, and then we're getting in each other's way. If we can start at 3 and then other people arrive, and then maybe we can get done faster. I've got the game chest already from Goldweird. He's going to be running in hot Saturday morning. He's primarily coming to attend the Pelican meeting, but we've already got the game chest, so we will bring that with us Friday night. Even if we don't get it spread out Friday night, that means we can spread it out early Saturday morning, because 2 of our come and go classes are Duchess Valeria and Duke Mahadi. They're teaching 9-man Morris, cribbage, and other games respectively.
So once we lock the door of the gym, when we leave on Friday night,
Okay.
Everything's locked up.
And that's what I told them. I know that when we leave, it's locked, and then it is an alarmed building. And so we felt safe, bringing the game chest. And that just, with the time that he has to drive in, he can still be driving in hot, but not feeling that something's not there because he may be rolling in a little slower. It's not hanging up somebody else's commitments that morning. So I think, everything's really covered, unless it's the things that we can't anticipate until they're right in front of us. I think everything's going as best as we can plan.
Okay. So, we've got 21 on the PayPal, in case you didn't hear that, which is that's a good number for PayPal. I'll just say. We'll need to have gate ready to open at 8. What time are we opening gate, Jessamine?
8.
8.
You had said to set the times up from 7:30 to 10 and 10 to 12, but really the 7:30 is for staff to get it set up. For volunteers sitting at the table waiting for somebody to come in to the table was, 8 to 10 and then 10 to noon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do we need anything? I know Delphina had asked me this, and it's something I've actually dropped the ball on. do we need anything we want to provide into the 2 rooms for the Royals or into the meeting rooms as far as ice out of the kitchen or, ice with bottles of water? Are there any hospitality things because they are going to be upstairs in their areas? Is there anything we do want to make sure we put into those rooms that are easier for them to access than having to send runners?
Yes, Delphina?
I was going to provide the drinks that the Royals had said that they prefer, and was hoping that we could get an ice chest up there to put them on ice.
Actually, there's a fridge. There are 2 fridges.
Okay, up in the room that they're going to be in, or
Well, right next door.
Okay.
The room where the circles will be.
Okay. So we can just put them in there and put a note in the baskets. I'll make it. It's good.
Perfect. Thank you. Sorry I didn't ask.
And that way, any snack things that they're taking upstairs can go in the fridge. That way, we don't have to worry about keeping it warm or hot or
Mhm.
cold.
Yeah, I've got some beef jerky, or not beef, but I'm gonna get some jerky. There is a jerky place in Tyler that I'm gonna go check out. Hopefully it'll be good. It's not Buc-ee's either. It's a different one. So so I'll take care of that type of snack, but any of the other snacks I'll need someone else to take care of.
I'll stick my head in there. They are fairly expensive, I can tell you that.
Oh, thanks. Maybe get some beef jerky or jerky from there.
So, anyway, we'll have stuff in there. I'm gonna go buy, when we pick up the food, we'll pick up roses
Thank you.
Oh,
because we'll be at Sam's.
I've got some tiny little New World food. It's pumpkins that are striped that I grew in my garden and some little gourds, some little white boo gourds. And they're small. And I was going to maybe put one on each of the reserve tables where we have the little reserve sign. Just one little, fall pumpkin, cucurbita peppo.
One other thing we'll need is somebody to help put up the banners and help with the thrones and all that mess when the Royals get there, because there will be lots of court food that has to be set up on the stage.
That would not be Tobias.
I
can help hang some banners, but
Yeah.
No, they're already made. We just have to unroll them and hang them in the chair, the table, the thrones, the who's it's, the what's it's.
I'm assuming that can be done
otherwise
on
busy, I'll help.
Yes, Tostig, thank you for volunteering.
We heard that.
my comment was, I'm assuming we can do that on Friday night.
We won't have the stuff from the Royals Friday night.
We can do the banners Friday night, but not the thrones.
We don't.
Well, we don't have the kingdom banners.
Well, exactly, correct. Ewan was saying that exact same thing quietly to himself, but I heard him.
The Royals normally do have their squires do it. We can more than happily supplement them. They normally take care of that.
But we need to be prepared.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like how Aiden said, there's going to be a certain number of people that are coming there with the expectation to work. And I would think that that's where, yeah, because most of them are bringing more than their +1.
Yes. Okay. I was hoping Alfred and the crew from Graywood would pop on.
Reese.
Oh, there's the other Ewan now. Hi, other Ewan. We talked about you. Hi.
Anything good I should know about?
You were volunteered.
Yes.
We spoke so respectfully how you offered to teach, but instead of teaching, you and I had a conversation, and that you're helping us out at the hospitality table, which
Correct.
is where we really need assistance, and we appreciate you.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. So being there about 10 will work okay.
You
know
be
what you
there
were saying?
Gate opens at 8 and you get there when you get there. I'm not gonna
Okay.
dictate your time to you.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to help.
Thank you so very much.
As I said, it gives me a reason to get out of the house and might help me learn more of the people. So thank you for the opportunity.
I don't think, Brianna, that I have anything else specifically for. I read through my notes. I've got everything. So if I've forgotten something, it's completely forgotten. So I don't have anything else at this time.
Okay. One thing to be prepared for, and you can do it, or I will do it. But as the event steward of record now, you will be invited into court early.
I know, I mentioned that before on the way home yesterday. Thank you.
Saying, welcome to the event. Thank you for coming. We look forward to having you here. Here's, if you need anything, the event staff rocks, and anything else important that needs to be shared. And then in the evening, thank you for coming. We hope you had a great time. Anything else you need to share.
And I've been making notes for my after event thank yous.
So
yeah,
you can do that.
I can. I've
or
done it
I
before,
can,
but
or essential, I can do it. I know that wasn't on your list of preferred activities.
yes, but sometimes we just have to suck up and do the things that we've signed up for, and this is part of it, and I get that, and I can do it.
Okay.
I do. What's weird, I don't have a problem being in court. I can handle court. I don't like being called up unexpectedly and I'm not the one in control of the town. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. If I'm part of the shtick and I know what's going on, I'm mentally ready for it. And when, quote unquote, I have the microphone, I'm good. When it's unscripted and I'm being called out of left field and I didn't anticipate being there, I'm so flummoxed that I mentally shut down. I don't enjoy that. But I do know that this is part of it. I've done it before. I can speak, I can talk in front of anybody. So I've got it, but I appreciate your wanting to point that out in case it hadn't, filtered in. But literally on the way home, that's one of the things we were discussing. I'm like, I guess I gotta be ready to be called up in court because hell or not, steward, I will be expected to walk up there.
Yes.
Thank you. And Tobias realized his battery's dying on his phone.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Sounds like a move to adjourn.
Okay, so anything else on the event?
Nothing I can think of.
Be sure you go and cast your vote. So that we have all of the votes. The poll will be open for a week. If it's overwhelmingly in one direction or the other, Saturday, I will look at it probably Friday afternoon and see where it's at. And Saturday, we may announce the results. Even though
Voting for what?
the shires of Rosenfeld and Graywood have been in conversation for the last several months about merging into one shire because of officer burnout.
Right.
And the fact that we have, online right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 11 people. This is more than we usually have at a business meeting by twice the number.
Yeah.
And Cecilia is from Graywood. Graywood has the same issue. Graywood has the same issue. About half of they have 5 to 6 people at their business meetings. So we're talking about merging the two groups. In order to do that, the kingdom requires that a polling be done. Looking at all of our
Okay.
options, we picked what looks to be the best option, best potential option for the two groups going forward.
Okay, can I say something real quickly?
Sure.
I'm not technically a part of either group, but I would have an interest in this. Part of my thing is the idea of I don't know whether to go down to Nacogdoches or go to Tyler or both or whatever. I'm not a member of either, but I would be very interested in something like that, just because it would help me figure out where to go and try to be as active as I can.
Okay. The other thing is that the results of the poll are based entirely on zip codes.
Okay.
If you are not within the Rosenfeld zip sort or the Graywood zip sort, your
I
vote,
think it's under Rosenfeld, but I'm not exactly sure. Ewan, what city is your zip code listed as?
Marshall.
I think it's right on the edge.
Yeah. If you'd like, Rhiannon, I don't mind catching up with Ewan for some details, because I think definitely he may be King's Land, but as he said, both Rosenfeld and Graywood are his two geographically closest. And when he plays, he's attended both of our things.
Yeah.
I think in the wider net, as this progresses, it's still going to involve him, because there is no other Onsteora group that he would be closer to.
Right.
Yes.
Well, and that's the thing, by taking those two, basically if we were to coordinate and draw an east-west line from like Tyler and a north-south line from Nacogdoches, you're going to pretty much hit me.
Correct.
So, and the only thing closer to me is Louisiana. So.
Yeah,
And actually, Ardenroe's closer. Ardenroe's really closer to you than anything in Onsteora.
Yes, but I'm a non-Steoran.
Yeah.
I've been here, I've been here since the principality, when we became a principality. So I'm a non-Steoran.
Mm-hmm. So
we've got
anyway,
you covered, you. I'll catch up with you.
That's what the poll is after lots of discussion. This was the option that those that were in the conversation agreed was the best possible option.
Well, I'm a paid member, and if my vote would matter, I would be in favor of that.
So just go in, you click there are 3 questions: your zip code, are you a paid member, yes or no, and do you favor or not?
Can someone send me a link to where I need to go?
It's on the Rosenfeld and the Graywood
Okay.
the web pages.
And
I'm not trying to make this about me. I would be interested. It would help me be more involved.
Yes.
And Ewan, I'll happily, because we're at the meeting here, and then even this evening or tomorrow, I'd love to just follow up with this and make sure that you got where you wanted to go. And if you had any additional questions on things that have come up, I'd be happy to share that with you or show you where to find the information, because we have published it in the Rosenfeld doesn't have a newsletter right now, but Graywood does, and Tobias is the chronicler. So I can be sure to even get you where that information is, to make sure that you're caught up to date on that.
Okay. Because I would also be interested in, taking an officer position if there's not people who want to do stuff. So I'm basically just sitting here doing nothing, and I'm willing to try to be involved.
I'm going to quote you on that.
That you're perfectly welcome to.
Thank you.
So, is there anything else? It sounds like the event's pretty well in hand. Friday, we'll meet here at the church 3 to 3:30 on Friday. And start pulling tables and chairs out. Tobias, you can sit on your backside while we're pulling tables and chairs.
It'll be hard for me to sit on my backside.
Well, these tables weigh about a metric ton. And
Yeah.
Jackie and I figured out how to, and Tostig have figured out how to move them, but it's not easy.
But he's good at directing, and
Yes, James?
Do I need to bring a dolly?
I can do that as well if need be.
We have, well, yes, Mike, you need to bring a dolly because there's all that paper upstairs.
Okay.
We should be good. We've got lots of carts. And there
Okay.
are 2 dollies here on property,
Okay.
but thank you.
Mhm.
I was trying to think what else. So Emma's got a table, I know. You've got everything ready for the Scrabble table?
Oh, yeah, we've got area and supplies for people who want to paint, charters or little cards or whatever, and all the stuff that you need for that. We've got a display of artists' paintings area, and another table for like tools and books and information about scribal arts.
Cool. Cool. So you're good. Jessamyn's got everything under control. Jacqueline, you've got everything. You're going shopping Thursday.
Yeah. If anything comes up,
You'll know Thursday.
yes.
Okay. If you want to make cookies, she would love to have cookies.
They do not necessarily have to be cookies, just
Or bars, brownies, whatever. Something to go with the fruit.
I'll make
That would be-
something.
Thank you.
Sure.
And I know Tobias is making shortbread that I can eat. Thank you, Tobias.
that refuse to make shortbread you'll eat.
Because Jackie doesn't make shortbread I can eat.
is that everything from Rosenfeld?
I think so.
Then really, because Graywood, it's Cecilia, Tobias and myself. Is there anything you would say, Tobias? Because we didn't actually have a quorum.
Yeah, and that was what I was going to bring up is that Graywood does not have a quorum today. So we're not going to be able to conduct business per se, but I do want to make 2 quick comments. As a reminder, the survey is up on both the Rosenfeld website and on Graywood's website for the merger survey. And we included a link from or in the Facebook pages and the groups that that'll take you over to the webpage to take that survey. And like Mr. Strianen mentioned earlier, it is a 3-question survey. It's real simple, real quick to do. Please take time to do that. Don't forget, we got Fall Fling demo coming up October the 4th in Nacogdoches at the farmers market. And I'm in desperate need of having a deputy for chronicler for the Shire of Graywood. I have been graciously allowed to stay in that position for another year, but with the understanding that I need to have a deputy that, well, and not all deputies have to take over the position, but ideally is to find a deputy that would be willing to train and become the next chronicler for the Shire of Graywood. So with that, I have nothing more unless Jessamyn has anything on Graywood.
No, just it ties into the hospitality table. I plan on having If I get it from Zubeda, just for the historian, because I'm a historian for Graywood, and it ties in with hospitality. If some people wanted to know about Wiki, I will have Wiki information, because even if you don't want to have a Wiki page, nobody is required to have a Wiki page. Wiki itself is still a tool for newcomers and new transplants or newly returned people to learn more about how things are done in our kingdom.
What about you,
And-
Cecilia?
I was just gonna ask if Cecilia wanted to say anything. Oh, did my phone just die?
No,
No, you're,
Oh, okay, because my screen went black and I'm like, oh God, did it just die?
And
No,
Cecilia,
not yet.
we have to look with her, I don't know if she's still in the room or not.
we
Your mic is, no, your mic is not working. We cannot hear you.
I can see her talking.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick.
Take care of yourself
We want to see you next weekend.
and that cutie pie.
Mm-hmm.
And then one last thing before we call this meeting adjourned is Yule season is coming upon us, so we all need to think about our respective Yules or a joint Yule.
Yeah,
Joint.
that would be one
Joint.
thing. And thinking of Cecilia made me think of another event item. The Senator of Golf, their event was canceled a month or so ago. They were bumping up against us and they made the decision to cancel. Their seneschal is traveling all the way up to Finnengoth and will be running our youth and family officers area, youth and family. She's doing a session from 10 to noon and then from 1 to 3. She would like to, she really should have, depending on which activity she runs, she needs a second person, does not have to be anybody who's ordained, for lack of a better word, with YFO, to just be at the table with her. And that can also be one of the parents there with their children, but she's bringing special activities that she's arranged. I've made sure that James knows and Cecilia knows, because there are two families that I know that have children in that age group. But I would like to please ask if you could take time out of your day as you're running around for each person to say hello and thank you today, because neither Rosenfeld nor Graywood has a YFO. And I am so thankful and honored to them for coming all the way to our event and running this table for us. I just wanted to give them a good thank you and make them know that they're welcomed and appreciated, please.
Okay,
That's
sounds
it.
good.
All right, so do we have anything else on Shire of Rosenfeld?
Going, gone.
Okay, so for the Shire of Graywood, then I am calling this adjourned again because we do not have a quorum. I'm calling it adjourned at 2:50 p.m.
Okay.
Thank you, Tobias and Imre, and thank you, Delphina, for
Thank
running this.
you.
Thank you, everybody.
thank y'all for letting me sit in.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Come and play. And that's one of the nice things is we're going to do a lot, all of our meetings online like this. So that,
Bye, Alyssa.
we'll have a place together at Graywood and possibly a place up here, but there's always the option to be online.
Okay. Well, that might cause me to invest in a camera. So
You don't even know.
Pictures are highly overrated. Unless you're at the Scribble table.
So,
all right.
Goodbye.
Thank you all very much.
goodbye.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, everyone.
Okay, stop recording.
Adios.
Yeah. Bye, Emma.